What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For this week's video, I'm going to be taking you through another one of my favorite MDJ back workouts to not only sculpt your back, but to also sculpt your waist and give you that illusion of that slimmer, snatched waist. Because when you build your back, you build that upside down Dorito and you're like, so let's go. All right, guys, so we're gonna start with our first exercise and it's gonna be barbell bent over rows. So we're gonna do 4 sets of a pyramid set. So we're gonna start off with a warm-up set, 12 to 15 reps, and then our actual working sets, and we're gonna go up in weight and down in reps. We're gonna do a pronated grip, so it's gonna be an overhand grip. And remember, I said supinated is like scooping a bowl of soup, so that would be an underhand grip, but today we're doing pronated. Obviously, you wanna start down here.
Huh?
Oh, I'm starting with the bar. Start with the bar, warm up always. Form tip of the day for pronated barbell bent over rows. You wanna keep your back completely neutral when you bend over. So you wanna be in a constant RDL form. So like this, you wanna constantly be in that RDL, perfect neutral back, neutral neck, neutral spine form, with the slight bend in your knees and that full stretch in your hammies. So it's like you're in a constant RDL while you're bracing your core. You're almost like bracing it like someone's gonna tickle you or punch you in the stomach, so that you're gonna keep your core tight to keep everything neutral, because when you don't keep your core tight with a barbell bent over row, what happens when you let your core loose? Your back overcompensates and starts to bend or overarch, which you don't want. So keep your core tight to brace your spine and keep everything neutral, because your core is part of your spine. It braces everything. Also, when you're grabbing the barbell to keep even distribution of weight, you want to place your thumbs where the rough part of the barbell starts and where the smooth part ends. And then that's where I grip it. When I start rowing or whatever I'm doing with the barbell, everything is like weighed evenly throughout the movement. Another quick form tip, when you're actually doing the row itself, you don't want to be focusing on your upper trap, so shrugging. So that's how you'll know if the weight's too much for you in your ego lifting. If the entire time you're kind of like shrugging like that. Like, first of all, you're engaging your, why are you laughing? My videographer's laughing at me. First of all, you're engaging your traps way too much and you're overcompensating by using your traps to get the weight up to even row it. That's like, you notice how my traps are kind of taking everything and it looks funny. And then my rear delts are mostly taking it as well. But we're trying to target our mid to upper back without kind of engaging, like making our traps overcompensate for the movement. Therefore, if you find that you're starting to shrug or your like neck is starting to look up and you're just trying to get it up like that throughout most of the rep, you need to go down in weight and really hone in on your form so that you're like shrugging less. Of course, with the exception, I get it. When you're going till failure or the last couple of reps of any set, like on the last set, your form's not gonna look pristine and perfect. So with that exception, I understand the last couple of reps, especially on your last set, shouldn't look super pretty. All right, guys, next exercise is gonna be a superset. If you know, you know. MDJ and her superset. I'm a high volume queen, what can I say? Anyways, we're gonna do 10 reps on the lat pull downs and then burn out our lats with 10 reps on the lat push downs. So you're gonna superset, okay? But the thing is, my tip for that, and I've always said this, when you're using up 2 different pieces of equipment or 2 different areas of a machine, make sure you're open to sharing that, of course. So if another member comes in and says, hey, are you using this while you're supersetting on it? Just say, yeah, I'm using it, but you're free to work in because I'm supersetting something else. So always be super courteous to the gym members around you and don't claim 2 pieces of equipment without you willing to share with others around you, because it is a public space and you shouldn't be greedy and take everything and say, oh no, it's mine, without sharing, right? So make sure you're open to sharing if you're gonna superset on 2 different things. Okay guys, form tip for lat pushdowns. I see often, time and time again, people tend to do a lat pushdown almost like a tricep extension. Like it's like a half lat pushdown, half tricep extension, like it's like that. And your triceps are engaged. That's wrong. We don't want to engage our triceps in this movement, okay? So a tricep pushdown is strictly like that. That's a tricep pushdown. No lats involved. Same thing goes for a lat pushdown. No triceps involved. You're gonna stand out further than a tricep pushdown. So a tricep pushdown, you'd be in. You're gonna stand out further for a lat pushdown. You're gonna bend your knees more, keep your lower back neutral and straight spine, and you're just gonna engage your lats in the movement. So you're gonna keep your arms like not like pin straight, but like this. Like almost like a little C, not like a total C, but a little C. Like there's a slight little curve to my elbow there. That's the perfect like elbow bend for a lat push down. Slight bend, lats engaged, and then chest up. As you push down, your chest should come a little bit up. And then you release, your chest comes back down. So you push, you come up a little bit, you release, your chest comes down a little bit. All right guys, exercise number 3. Don't be scared, it's not a superset, okay, don't worry. But we are doing unilateral movement here. We are gonna be doing a single arm seated row on the plate loaded machine. If you don't have a plate loaded machine, you guys know I also love dumbbell bent over single arm rows. So swap that out for a dumbbell bent over single arm row if you don't have access to a single arm plate loaded row machine. Or you can either do a seated cable single arm row machine. I know a lot of us have cables in our gym, so if you have a cable, the seated cable, and just use a one handle attachment, that's also fine. But when I do have access to the plate loaded back machines, you best believe I'm gonna use the plate loaded back machines. 8 to 10 reps per side, and yeah, that's it. Form tip for single arm seated rows. It is okay in this instance to have an exaggerated stretch, so it's fine to go forward. You want that full extension and that full stretch in the lat, and then you're gonna pull back. So you can stretch and twist a little bit here in your upper torso, and then pull. 4th exercise, guys, we're gonna do plate loaded high rows, and we're gonna do a double arm high row, not a unilateral. Sometimes I'll actually superset it and do a single arm, double. But for today, we're just gonna do a double arm plate loaded high row. If you don't have access to this, I apologize. Like honestly, like this one's just unbeatable, the plate loaded high row machine. Like, all right guys, 4 sets of a pyramid set with this one. So we're gonna go up in weights, but down in reps. For the final exercise of this amazing sculpt your waist, sculpt your back, upside down Dorito workout, we're gonna be doing chin-ups. We're gonna burn out. Usually I'll do like a little sprinkle of biceps at the end of my back days, my pull days, but today I wasn't feeling it. And so when I don't feel like it, I'll usually burn out with something that engages a little bit more of my biceps, which is chin-ups, because it's still a primarily back movement, but you are engaging your biceps in this movement because it is a chin-up and it's a supinated movement. So you are engaging your biceps, which is also great because you get the best of both worlds. It's like a full-on amazing back day. You're kind of strengthening your pull-ups by doing chin-up, but you're also engaging your biceps at the same time. So it's like a win-win-win-win-win for everybody. We're gonna do 3 sets AMRAP. AMRAP means as many reps as possible. Okay, so you're just gonna like send it full on, like push to your limits here. 3 sets because we are doing it at the end of our back day, and that's why I'm doing AMRAP, because you're just trying to push till failure. It's like a burnout set, right? So let's go, only 3 sets, we got this. Oh, and if you're too exhausted, you can also use the assisted pull-up machine or get a band to assist you. That's my form tip for this. All right guys, that concludes today's awesome sculpt your back, sculpt your waist back workout. I really hope you guys enjoy it. As you guys notice, it's one of my back workouts where I don't include conventional deadlift and I don't include my typical regular pull-ups in it. So it is a great alternative if you find that you're more a little bit intermediate, or if you're still advanced but you don't feel like doing really taxing things like a conventional deadlift or like straight up 5x5 pull-ups right at the start of your workout. So it is a great alternative. I do this workout often, especially if I'm not really digging the pull-ups or I'm not really feeling like deadlifting that day. So it's a really great workout and I really hope you enjoy it. And let me know in the comments if you want to see more workouts like this, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one.